it's so funny. Crank That. This was an internet phenomenon because I remember last year we were playing it at our Christmas party and we were all doing the dance. I mean, 35 million YouTube hits, over 10 million ringtones sold, and you got nearly 9 million digital downloads. And then 2 years ago, we didn't even know your name, but now you're the big superstar. What happened?
I mean,
how did this happen, I should say?
I believe in hard work and determination, you know, so ever since, you know, I was young, a lot of people said that I couldn't do it and make it into the music industry, but I had a dream of becoming a successful, you know, rapper in the entertainment industry, you know, not just a rapper, but just, you know, an entrepreneur, businessman, you know, I always had dreams and ambition, you know, I had goals that I wanted to accomplish.
Well, you followed through with them. I mean, you did it on your own. You didn't have a label at first. You went and you got people to listen to your music. Like,
yeah, I mean, I started off on the internet, you know, with social networking sites like MySpace and YouTube, and I just used them to my advantage to get me to where I'm at today.
I love stories like that.
You know, there was, when this second album came up, there was a lot of, yeah, the first one was a fluke, the second one won't make it. It's been out 5 months. How you doing?
I'm doing real good right now. I'm on my third #1 single. In the country.
Not giving you credit?
Yeah. I mean, you know, my first record, Crank That, was such a big success. A lot of people, you know, called me a one-hit wonder and said I wasn't going to be able to, you know, continue through with the success. But, you know, now I got my second album out, and it just feels good just to have another #1 single.
You took, the second album doesn't have profanity in it, does it?
It's clean.
It's clean. The first album did.
No, it was the first
one did.
No, neither one did.
So were you deliberately trying to be a role model? Because
I mean,
the way it's turned out.
Being my age, you know, I dropped my first album when I was 16 years old. I wanted my fans to be able to relate to me, you know, so I didn't want, you know, 16, 15, 14-year-olds listening to me using profanity at my age of being 16, so that's why I released all of my music clean.
It's great that you got on YouTube and MySpace and all of those sites when they were just out, so you took advantage of that.
Yeah, I was one of the first musicians to sign up to YouTube.
And that is so great. And now, you know, your first album was called SouljaBoyTellHim.com. And now your second album is called I Soulja Boy Tell Him. Now you got similar titles for 2 different albums. Why is that?
I mean, I just really like to base my success off of the internet. You know, my website, SouljaBoyTellHim.com, and the internet is what got me to where I'm at today, you know, with all the things that I use. So I just dedicated both of my albums to the internet and all of my fans that supported me to get me the record deal that I got.
Now, this is not your real name, Soulja Boy.
No, my real name is DeAndre Way, and that's the title of my third album that I'm in the studio recording right now.
Oh, DeAndre Way.
So why'd you come up with this other name?
DeAndre Way?
No, you did Soulja Boy. Soulja Boy.
Somebody else came up with that name. We're talking about Soulja Boy.
Yeah, I mean, my mom gave me the name Soulja Boy, but my stage name is Soulja Boy Tell Him. How I got that name is on every single song that I created. At the beginning of it, I was like speaking the third person and say, Soulja Boy Tell Him. Then I started rapping. So, you know, the fans, it just stuck with it. So once I signed my record deal, I kept it.